Pregnant July was locked in the fire. My husband hung up my call for help and said he was busy. It was in the first Love Home cat surgery. When Ethan Shaw got my divorce notice, he immediately called me. As soon as I picked up, he berated me, lying to me about a fire at home and having Rachel lie to my brother about your miscarriage. Do you take us as your puppets? I told you. Yvonne's cat almost fell from the rooftop. Luckily, I led the team and arrived in time, or the kitten would have died. It's bad enough that you lack compassion, but you even tried to stop my brother from treating the cat. Did you have to be jealous and competitive at a time like this? Don't use our wedding anniversary as an excuse. The kitten only has one life. Don't you understand priorities? Today was our third wedding anniversary. I had planned to go out and celebrate with my husband, but I was locked in by his first love, Yvonne Chapman. For some reason, a fire broke out upstairs. Terrified, I called my husband repeatedly, but he kept hanging up, only responding with a brief text message. I am on duty. What's up? Trembling, I sent him a voice message. Honey, here's a fire upstairs. Yvonne locked me in and I can't get out. Please come save me. My stomach doesn't feel right. I was coughing from the smoke and my belly kept aching. After a long time, I finally got his reply. Text me? No time to listen to you ramble. With one hand on my belly, I struggled to type with the other. Before I finished, another message had been sent over by him. Yvonne's cat is stuck on the roof, waiting for my rescue. Can you stop bothering me if nothing important happens? I am a fire captain, not a babysitter. I don't have time to wait on you hand and foot. Looking at my half-typed message, I felt nothing but irony. His wife and child were about to perish in a fire, yet he was busy saving his first love's cat. I thought I was going to die in the fire, but my best friend Rachel got someone to break down the door and rescue me. Unfortunately, the baby couldn't be saved on the phone. My husband's voice kept coming through. Also, stop inciting Rachel to fight with my brother just because you can't manage your own marriage. You want to drag others down with you. Rachel, furious, snatched my phone and yelled at Ethan. Molly was locked inside and almost burned to death. Your child is gone. If you are a real man, get over here right now. Ethan paused for a few seconds, then said sarcastically, only Molly's stupid brain could come up with such a melodramatic excuse. She just wants to trick me into keeping her company, right? Dream on. Before Rachel could retort, Ethan hung up. Rachel cried in anger, looking at me with sympathy and rage in her eyes. Just as she was about to call Ethan back, her phone rang. It was her husband, Brandon Shaw. Rachel, even unreasonable behavior has its limits. So what if I am treating Yvonne's cat? I've told you to. Here's nothing between me and Yvonne. How dare you incite my sister-in-law to lie and curse her child to death? How could you do such a thing? You've really disappointed me. Don't think you can scare me with divorce. I won't fall for your tricks. If you want to divorce, go ahead. Rachel didn't let him finish and smashed her phone. The two brothers are both hack idiots. I held Rachel's hand, weakly comforting her. Rachel, let it go. We've already decided to divorce anyway. Rachel sat down deflated, tears streaming down her face. Molly, I am heartbroken for you. You've been looking forward to the baby's safe arrival all this time. I smiled bitterly. Maybe even God thinks it's time for me to let go. On dawn, they were broadcasting positive news on the screen. Yvonne was wearing a foreign-style dress holding her cat and looking admiringly at my husband and Rachel's husband. A reporter was interviewing her and Yvonne flashed a sweet smile. I am truly grateful to Captain Shaw for bravely saving my cat today and to Dr. Shaw for helping treat my cat. I don't know what I would have done without them. So, Miss Chapman, have you thought about how to thank them? The reporter asked. Yvonne smiled. Why don't I let my cat consider them as its fathers? It's because of them that my cat has a new lease on life. Ethan and Brandon, dressed in a firefighter uniform and doctor's white coat respectively, nodded in agreement. Sure, I'd be happy too. Me too. The scene was filled with joy and everyone applauded, offering their blessings. In the hospital, my best friend and I watched the Nong, feeling the chill of our surroundings. In the news comments, people were praising and sending their blessings. Society needs this kind of positivity. Our firefighters and doctors are truly great.